This is a daily check-in by Laura, and I just want to say, how many times have you laughed today? How many times have you just acted silly and sang a dance around your home? That's what Spirit wants people to embrace. When it feels like the world is too heavy and you're watching the news or getting caught up in political or religious issues, take a break from it all and just be in the moment. And with that note, we're going to go into some things that help people to build their self-worth. During times when I do readings, the angels always talk about that a lot. Like, building up yourself, focusing on what feels right for you. How do you build up your self-worth in the first place? And the first thing that they gave me is that you show up for you. And nobody else. I've heard this. I go and I do like a cardio boxing class, okay? And one thing that the coach always says is you have to show up for yourself. Nobody else is going to do this part for you. Okay, and you may have heard this in the spiritual circles a lot, where they talk about meditation, they talk about journaling. Those are important components to help us to understand who we really are, and it helps to build up our self-worth. When we really have a clear concept of our identity outside of other people's opinions, what they believe about us, and what's on social media, and just being glued to like devices, we could get so sucked in we lose who we are, and we're comparing ourselves to other people. Another tip that they brought up is stop. If you admire other people that are doing the same thing you are doing, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're comparing yourself to them, now that's when the angels say, you have to think about, if they can do it, I can too, and I can admire them. But when I start feeling envious or jealous of another person, or other people criticizing what I'm doing, I need to stop focusing on them, stop focusing on what other people are saying, and just tune into me. And I was recently watching, I like this YouTube channel, Diary of a CEO. And he has all these amazing different people. Well, he had Busta Rhymes on it. And I'm a Busta Rhymes fan. I listen to every type of music, okay? I love my heavy metal, industrial. I love my 80s new wave. I love my rap, hip hop, all that, okay? But anyway, Busta Rhymes said that his father wanted him to be an electrician, and he kept, I guess, making him feel bad about his choices and that. And he was like, what I discovered is, because they told me I couldn't, I fought and made sure that I got a record deal at 19 years old. And he talked about through him embracing hip hop, liking to move with the crowd, learning how it made him feel. He's like, that was my purpose in life. He didn't say that in so many words, but he was like, that was my purpose. I went after it. I didn't care what anybody thought. I had a laser focus on that goal. And I feel like that's what people need to do when they're working on their self-identity, and it's something that it's not easy to do. Most people don't want to do this work. We get to a certain level, and then we either want to, heal everything away and not face it. Like people like me, we would bury our feelings, bury stuff. I guess you could call it spiritual bypassing. Only feel good. Now that was going around in spiritual circles for a while. Only feel good about stuff. And then we realize, hey, we're getting cancer, we're getting serious diseases because we're still, even if we're trying to heal stuff away, or we don't want to feel our feelings, we're just doing it in a different way from somebody else who's doing it with drugs or alcohol or whatever. Okay, so feeling everything is another tip. Feel all of your feelings, understand who you are, and show up for yourself every day. You want to think about your identity and who you've chosen to be. How can I change my identity? Okay? It's like you can change your habits, you can change a lot of different things about yourself, but if your identity is still the same, your changes won't be long term. Okay? And with that being said, I want to say that I do have a meditation group coming up this Thursday on Zoom. It's a mix between mini meditation and we do some people that are tuned to Reiki or other modalities, things of that nature, can share with others. And we often go on a journey. I kind of do it like we're not doing one long meditation, we're doing kind of like 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes sometimes, or we go on these journeys up to the angelic realm. They tell us what we need to do. I've had one where we worked with an Egyptian god before, and all these other things. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there. If you guys want to join that, see the link in my bio, and go on my Etsy store. Okay, and I think that's it, guys. I just wanted to put that thing out there for the meditation and just to let everybody know that I'm rooting for you. I see so many people that are trying to be their best self. They're trying to do what is right, but sometimes we could just focus on what do other people want and get into people pleasing. That would be our last tip, is to work through people pleasing. Is this what I want, or is this what I think would make peace for my family or make peace in the group? Am I showing all parts of me? And with that, take care, guys.